everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we dive in deep into a topic that can make or break your content marketing strategy: how to optimize your long-form articles for maximum readability. You could have the most brilliant, well-researched piece of content in the world, but if it's a giant wall of text, nobody's going to read it. People don't read online, they skim. Our job is to make that skimming process as easy and rewarding as possible. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete toolkit to transform your long-form content from intimidating to inviting, boosting your engagement, and keeping readers on your page longer. So, grab a coffee and let's get started. First things first, before you even think about tweaking a single word, you need to assess the structure of your content. This is the foundation of readability. The biggest mistake I see is massive paragraphs that stretch on forever. In the digital world, that's a reader's worst nightmare. The solution is simple. Break those huge blocks of text into smaller, digestible chunks. A great rule of thumb is to keep your paragraphs to about 3 to 4 sentences max. This creates something incredibly valuable: white space. White space isn't just empty area on the page. It's a visual breathing room that makes your content feel less dense and much easier to approach. It guides the reader's eye down the page and makes the entire experience of skimming feel effortless. So, open up that draft and start hitting the enter key. You'll be amazed at how much of a difference this one small change can make. It's the single most effective way to immediately improve the user experience. Once you've sorted out your paragraph structure, the next step is to use clear and descriptive subheadings. Think of subheadings as signposts for your readers. They guide them through your article, telling them exactly what each section is about before they even read a word of it. A vague subheading like next steps is okay, but something more descriptive, like how to implement this strategy today, is much better. It tells the reader what to expect and helps them quickly find the information they're most interested in. This is crucial for skimmers. They'll scan your subheadings to get the gist of the article, and if they find a section that's particularly relevant, they'll stop and read it more closely. From an SEO perspective, subheadings are also a goldmine. You can naturally weave your target keywords and related phrases into your H2 South and H3 South. This helps search engines understand the structure and topics of your content, which can give you a nice little boost in the rankings. So make sure your subheadings are not only helpful for your readers, but also working hard for your SEO. Now, let's talk about leveraging lists and formatting to make your key points pop. Remember how we said people skim? Well, lists are a skimmer's best friend. Whether you use bullet points or numbered lists, they are perfect for breaking down complex information, listing steps in a process, or highlighting key features or benefits. They draw the eye and make information incredibly easy to digest at a glance. Instead of burying important details in a paragraph, pull them out into a list. This visual break is powerful, but don't stop there. You can also use other formatting tools like bolding or italicizing to emphasize certain words or phrases. The key here is to use them sparingly. If you bold everything, nothing stands out. But when used strategically, bold text can highlight the most critical takeaways in a sentence, ensuring that even the fastest skimmer won't miss your main points. Combining short paragraphs, strong subheadings, and smart formatting creates a visually scannable experience that keeps readers engaged and on the page. Next up, let's simplify your language and tone. It's easy to fall into the trap of using complex words and industry jargon to sound more authoritative. But in reality, it often just confuses your readers and makes them tune out. The goal is to be clear, not clever. Go through your writing and look for any overly complicated words or phrases that could be replaced with simpler alternatives. For example, instead of utilize, just say use. Instead of in order to, just say to. These small changes make your writing more accessible and easier to read. Adopting a conversational tone can also work wonders, right? Like you're explaining something to a friend. This doesn't mean being unprofessional. It means being relatable and engaging. You want your readers to feel like they're having a conversation with you, not reading a textbook. If you struggle with this, there are some great tools out there that can help. The Hemingway editor, for instance, is a fantastic free tool that highlights long, complex sentences and common errors, helping you simplify your writing and make it bold and clear. All right. Our content is looking great. It's well structured, easy to scan, and written in a clear, conversational tone. The final piece of the puzzle is to improve the flow and transitions. A great article shouldn't feel like a collection of random points. It should feel like a cohesive journey that guides the reader logically from one idea to the next. This is where transitional phrases come in. Simple words and phrases like additionally, on the other hand, as a result, or now that we've covered X, let's move on to Y act as bridges between your paragraphs and sections. They signal to the reader how the next idea connects to the previous one, creating a smooth and seamless reading experience. Another useful technique, especially in very long articles, is to periodically summarize key points. For instance, after explaining a complex section, you could add a short summary sentence like, so, to recap, the three main benefits are A, B, and C. This helps reinforce your message and ensures that your readers are following along and not getting lost in the details. It's all about maintaining that logical progression and making sure your article flows from introduction to conclusion without any jarring jumps. So, why does all of this matter? Why should you spend this extra time optimizing your long-form content for readability? The answer is simple. Better readability leads directly to higher engagement. When your content is easy and enjoyable to read, people will stay on your page longer. They'll actually absorb the information you're sharing, which means they're more likely to trust you and see you as an authority in your field. This has a ripple effect. Longer time on page is a positive signal to search engines like Google, which can improve your SEO rankings. More importantly, when readers understand and value your content, they are far more likely to take the action you want them to take, whether that's signing up for your newsletter, buying your product, or sharing your article with their network. Investing in readability isn't just about making things look pretty. It's a strategic move that enhances user experience, boosts your SEO, and ultimately helps you achieve your business goals. It turns your content from a passive asset into an active tool for growth. And that's a wrap. By focusing on structure, using clear subheadings, leveraging lists, and formatting, simplifying your language, and improving your flow, you can transform any piece of long-form content into a highly readable and engaging article. Remember, the goal is to respect your reader's time and make it as easy as possible for them to get value from your work. Give these tips a try with your next blog post, and I promise you'll see a difference in your engagement metrics. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more content creation tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.